Hello and welcome to another episode of Vintage Verified. So what we're going to be going over today is a very simple concept, but will take a little bit of time to test. So what we want to test is these 10 crops in front of us, which we have two 10 by 10 or 100 seed paddocks of each of these 10 seeds. So we have carrots, parsnips, turnips, onions, cabbage, and then we have soybeans, rye, spelt, rice, and flax. I don't remember which one's which on the grains. But we are going to harvest all of these repeatedly. And so what we are looking for is whether or not punching the plants or harvesting them with a scythe gives a better yield, and what our return is for seeds. Now, obviously, we get extra seeds every time that we harvest. So we want to find out what the rates are there. We also want to determine whether or not each plant has an individual rate. So this test will probably be repeated many times. I will make a backup of the world and reload it numerous times, harvest everything out, and compile all of the information. So let me get to that, and we will see what the results are. So after a significant amount of testing, I can say we definitely have a number for how many additional seeds you will get every time you harvest. Now, the pad of farmland that I am standing on is a 10 by 10 for 100 seeds. I have run a test for each seed 10 times. So that is 100 tests total for a grand total of 10,000 plants broken, and I can tell you with 100% certainty that the return for additional seeds is 5%. So we'll go through the individual results here. So on carrots we have an increase of seeds of 4.3% and a return of carrots of 3.019 carrots per plant. Parsnips, we have 5.7% on the seed return and 2.981 parsnips per plant. Flax is kind of a fun one in that we also have the flax fibers to throw into the mix. But we have a return of 3.9% on the seeds, 1.521 flax grain per plant, and 2.009 flax fibers per plant. Spelt, we have a return of 4.5% on the seeds and 2.98 grain per plant. Turnips, strangely enough, is exactly 5% increase on the seeds and 2.988 turnips per plant. Onions, 5.4% increase on the seeds and 2.988 onions per plant. Rice, we got 4.8% on the seeds and 2.991 grain per plant. Rye is at 4.6% on the seeds and 2.99 grain per plant. Cabbage is kind of an odd one. We did get 5.6% return on the seeds, but cabbage is a 1-to-1 food return. So you will always get exactly as many cabbages as you have plants. And finally, we have soybeans at 5.6% on the seeds and 2.995 soybeans per plant. Now, I will say on the soybeans, it felt like I was getting a lot more of the grain when I was harvesting the soybeans, but that is primarily because soybeans only stack to 32, whereas everything else in the test stacked to 64. But hopefully that should be exhaustive enough for you guys to not have any more questions about how much seeds return or whether certain plants return more seeds than others. And we also have the numbers for the actual harvests. So, yes, like I say, that took an awfully long time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you found this information useful, be sure to leave a like on the video. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any thoughts or ideas for things that I could do here on Vintage Verified, be sure to leave that down in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye!